going to be doing an estimate today with the best bid next generation product. The best bid hybrid works the same way. It just happens to be on the new machine today. So the first thing that I like to do is I like to find the lighting schedule. A lot of people are a little confused about this, but this is just a schedule with what we refer to as tags. The tags just tell you what fixture that you're going to be using for that tag. So we'll transfer these tags, A through EM, over to the tag machine right here. This is going to be your count and measurement viewer. So it's that simple. Just transfer those tags, and anybody can do this. There's no faster estimating software on the market than the best bid, either the hybrid or the next generation. They're both fantastic products. And I'm not going to count every fixture here. It's just so simple to do. So we're going to hit a button that says start counting. We're going to highlight a fixture, and you just simply click A. It's that simple. If its color is counted, what I like to do is just get a view that I'm comfortable with, and I count everything in that view. I don't go around searching for all the A's. I just simply count it if it's in the view I'm looking at. It's very repetitive. Like I said, anybody can do this. So we got an X and an XEM and an H. So everything is counted in that view. I just would simply scroll to the next view and repeat the same steps. You don't have to be an electrician to do this. Anybody can count. Just keeps a cumulative count of every time you click. But the beauty of the best bid software is not only how easy it is to count, but it's how you transfer your information once you're finished. So also the beauty of this product is as we're on this takeoff screen, and I can see that these C fixtures are over pews, probably 30 feet in the air. So I'm going to adjust the difficulty factor for these. So if you leave the man hours at 0, it's going to give you your default. But I'm going to change these particular fixtures to 2 man hours. They're going to be done in a lift. The others I'll just leave as they are. So now that I'm finished with these counts, I'm kind of like I've counted my entire lighting project. All I do is hit save and close, go to the lighting takeoff, create a new assembly, add multiple counts. All I want to do is highlight all of them. I did count them all, but I'm going to bring them all in. Hit OK. Now they're in the estimate. Nothing can be simpler than that. Going to hit save and assembly details to see my results. So this is going to be all the boxes, conduit, couplings, connectors, seismic hangers, fixture installation, everything you need to do those fixtures. If you want to make changes, you go to the assembly button. And from here, you can change everything about any fixture, the strap type, the couplings, connectors, everything about it. The labor, you can change if you want flex, you hit add fixture wheel. Raceway size, if you want a different size, just choose it. You want a different type, you want to go to MC cable. Everything's adaptable. Everything's changeable. It's nothing faster, nothing easier. You can even open up the option screen and go deep into the changes everything about what's happening. But most of the time, you want to just leave it alone. If the whole thing needs a difficulty factor, you can raise this difficulty from 80 to whatever you feel it needs to be. So next, we're going to go back and start measuring. Okay, I've gone back and colored and counted all the fixtures in the drawing. I know you didn't want to sit there and watch me do that. It's pretty repetitive, but I now have everything counted. Actually, I missed this EM. So I was just kind of in a hurry, but it's easy to fix your mistake there. So everything is counted. Everything's ready. Here's a mistake I put out here on purpose to show you how you would remove that. You put the X on it and click delete. That removes it. So now we have everything recorded. The next thing you want to do is you want to freeze off all the counts. Now I'm going to bring in plan with the circuitry on it. So I'm going to get the perfect view. I'm going to go to measure. I'm going to open up the tag library. I'm only going to enter the top couple of items, which you could enter a wall. But this is going to be 1/2 inch with 3 number 12s and 1/2 inch with 4 number 12s. To measure, you just simply set the scale. I know this fixture is 4 foot. And then I'm also going to add another one, which I just saw, which was going to be low voltage. So I see some aux sensors here. So we will start with the 1/2 inch with 3. And this should be pretty simple to do. So we're going to start measuring. We'll go from the panel to the power point, to the power pack. Now, this is not meant to be pretty. It's just meant to completely catch your conduit so you have a better guess than just guessing. So I'm just going to follow the lines. Again, this is simple to do as well. I think you can understand what we're doing. We're just catching all of the circuitry that has hot, neutral, and ground. We're going to the power pack, and then we're running switch legs. And I just discovered that this one has 4 wires in it, and that is because it's going catch this Morse-Line. So I'm going to swap over to 4 wires. And then I switch back to 3 wires. Now we're going to address going down to these switches at a later part of this video. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and do it now. If I wanted to go down to this switch and catch the down mark, I just would go to add up and down, and I would click one time, and then I would take it off. And that's going to account for going down the wall to that switch. But there's another way, and I think an easier way of accounting for that, and I'll show you later on. So we're going to count just a little bit more or measure just a little bit more. This gets pretty repetitive. It's nothing to it. It's just simple. Simon. Now I'm going to catch this low voltage wire going to this op sensor. And while I'm catching them, I'll go ahead and catch these others. When I catch this switch lab here, I can do this much, much faster if I'm not trying to tell you how to do it. But that's just the way it works. So we're going to go 4 wires down this corridor. And then I assume we'll go 4 wires down this corridor. And then we'll go back to 3 wires to catch the mercy lights and the fixtures that don't require emergency part of the circuit. You see, we'll go back to 4 wires down here. I think you get the idea of what I'm doing. It's pretty repetitive and pretty simple. You do not have to follow exactly the way that I'm doing this, but I'm just following the way it's laid out on the drawings. It's pretty simple. You can do it really quickly. But the beauty again of this is how do you transfer all this footage to the measurement? That's to the estimate. That's what the beauty is. That's how easy it is. So I'm going to show you that in just a minute. I'm going to catch just a few more things. Catch this hallway. I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to pause the video and go ahead and finish doing the count on, and I'll be seeing you in just a second. Okay, so I've been back and counted all the runs of this conduit. It didn't take hardly any time at all. And I have everything recording. So I'm going to go back and show you how to transfer this over to the estimating side of software. You just save and close. We're going to go back, do the lighting one more time. Add multiple counts. I've completed these counts, so now we will just highlight them all. Save and close. So now I'm going to go to the branch circuits, create a new. I'm going to open up these tag menus. So from here, all I have to do to enter these is transfer this count, 1280, hit complete, $650, it complete. And I added one for those outside lights, $430 for 3 number 10s. So that's all it is to it to completely enter all your lighting branch. So I'd come over here and just call this lighting branch circuit. Anytime you make a change, you just simply hit save, and that's everything you need. Now, at this point, we're sort of double dipping because on the lighting assembly, we have a distance apart. And since I scaled this distance apart, I wouldn't need to use this, so I don't need to use this. But I'm just going to see how close the averaging would have been if I chose to set this at like 11. Looks like a good 11 foot apart child. Let's just glance and see. So 2,354 foot of conduit just by quickly averaging. And let's go to the branch. 1,080, 2,360 foot. So I'm just literally feet difference and averaging it and scaling it. But since we're going to enter the scale, I'm going to change these. This is just my method. Since we scale, I'm going to set this distance apart to just 0.1. Save and assembly details. That way it just brings in all my boxes and everything, and maybe just a little bit of fluff, but not really enough to make any difference. So I've only added like 20 foot of conduit. So now we have all the lights entered and all the branch circuits for the catch the lights. So there's our lighting branch circuit. On the assembly of summary, you're going to be able to see there's our lighting branch. There's the extended cost, man hours, which does not include the fixtures itself. I'm telling you, anybody can use this software. It's the fastest software on the market. I literally could have done this in just a very, very few minutes if I would explain it to you. It's very simple. Just give us a call. Let me show you exactly how it works. If you have any questions, please call us, 800-941-7028. Have a blessed day.